And a big welcome back, everybody, to a Minecraft Let's Play. Let's Play Minecraft, whatever. If you missed the last episode, we built these two lovely little townhouses and added to this. We also built a little, let me go down here and show it off a little thieves hideout, a little thieves den. So if you come down here, got just a cool little area. I still need to finish that. Hold on, let me finish this. Oh, I can't even place blocks right. Blocks right. Good grief. Can't speak right either. There we go. Now this little area is finished. Ignore that. That's separate. But so yes, sit back, relax, enjoy, because today we're going to be building the Cleric's quarters, and I think we're gonna build it right here. This looks like the perfect spot. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Don't forget to leave your quick question if you want me to answer just a question, a general question about myself, a question about, you know, the channel, a question about Minecraft, anything like that. Leave a quick question and I'll pick it from a pool and answer it at the end of the video. Every video, doesn't matter if it's hardcore Let's Play. All you have to do is put a QQ in front of it, and it just helps, you know, with engaging with y'all more, because I like to do that because you take the time to watch my videos, and you also take the time to leave a like, a comment, or subscribe, and then some of you even hype the videos because you want people to discover this channel, which is perfectly fine, and I thank you all for it. But if you're a background watcher, that's okay too. I don't care. As long as you're enjoying my content, I'm enjoying making it, and you know, I'm glad we have a mutual deal. But without further ado, if you don't know what to comment today, let's see. We've been doing questions recently. You know what? We haven't had an announcer voice comment recently. So if you don't know what to comment today, comment, "This sheep has shipped a shell across the sea." Or something like that. Or leave an emoji for the sake of engagement. It really helps out the channel, and it helps me get closer to our goal of 100,000 subscribers. You know, I say I don't want to be a celebrity, which is true. I don't want to be a celebrity from YouTube, but I do want a 100,000 subscriber plaque, and I want to earn it the old-fashioned way. You know, like all the YouTubers did when I was growing up, where we just played games, enjoyed things, and hopefully people liked them enough where they started gaining traction. And speaking of traction, we're almost at 20,000 subscribers, so that is insane. I am thinking about doing some decision making here, so be on the lookout for some updates. I did post a poll today talking about a server, because I am looking into that, and so if you just let me know so I can get a rough head count of, you know, people who would actually play on the server, because the plans are crazy. It's like $4.99 a month for like 3 people, and then it's like $145 in a month for, what is it? Sorry, I had to check something. For like 100+ people. So I want to make sure I get the right plan on that one, because this channel, it does not make $140 a month bill money. So this you know, and of course I do have a full-time job outside of this, but this and everything with it, you know, the channel money goes back into the channel ultimately. So yeah, I just wanted to figure that out. We're also going to be joined today with baby Beanin, as my wife is enjoying just a night reading her what's it called? Kindle. Yes. There we go. She's enjoying a night reading her Kindle at a local brewery area of sorts, having some wine and whatnot. And so we are joined by the baby Beanin, and well, not like in person. She's not sitting here and I'm neglecting her. I've got the monitor. But so if I have to pause or I have to stop or something like that, you know why. You know what I've done or what's happened. So without further ado, well, we've got our bread, so that's good. Let's get into building. You know what? Let's harvest this bread. Or this wheat. I need some more bread. But I'm excited to build the Cleric's quarters. I did do some testing, so I have a general idea of what I want in this build, but it may change. You know me. I like to change things on the fly. It's going to be decently cool, but I figured since it's right next, or since we have that space right next to the church, and we couldn't actually put the cleric's quarters in the church, what better way to do it than put something right there? Because we haven't been building the houses for the villagers yet, or at least the ones that we've built structures for yet. So we'll see what we can do there. Now the cleric's good grief. The cleric's quarters will be situated right in front of it on that lower step, which, you know, is a good thing. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but it is something that is desirable. It's something that we want. It's a good spot, and we're going to be working over there. So let's head back over there and see what we can do with our spot. I'm excited, and I will see you back over there. And I messed up the timing. I was hoping to get me going through here on the other end, but I messed up that timing. Anyway, less, yes, like I said. Ooh. Okay, good. I was like, I hope we're not messing up these. I just noticed that the skyline might be getting a little tall, but that's okay. I don't think anything's really changed too much. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. It looks okay. I do need to get some glass. Perhaps we'll get glass this episode because someone said I was taking the window tax very seriously. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to clear out this little spot. I don't even know if it's worth doing a time lapse for. Well, you know, we haven't had one in a minute, and it would be easy. So I'm going to do a quick time lapse of this, just clearing this spot out, leveling it up, doing some terraforming, and let's see. I actually don't think I'll have enough space for the house design that I chose if I put it here. What I could do is I could put... No, I'd like to have some space right here. I was going to say I could put it directly up against this wall, but I'm not too sure. I mean, there are places that do that where there's like a structure under here and then something over there I could do. I don't know. We'll have to see. But first, we got to get rid of this dirt. So let's go into a time lapse. And there we go. That was actually pretty easy. Now I can already hear the comments saying, why'd you do that when you're about to tear it up and build? Listen, okay. This is what I'm going to be doing here is we can fill this in right here actually. And then we are going to give ourselves a blank canvas. And that's why I did that, because it's a blank canvas now. What is... Now I'm just trying to get rid of some dirt here because I want to make sure that the dirt we have does not grow, because no, it's the hardcore world that I have a ton of dirt in, which, you know, is not ideal. I don't know what to do with all the dirt. I could just destroy it, but I feel like we need it. There's going to be a time where we're going to need it anyway, so you know how it is. But what we are doing, oh, that's we are gonna fill this in here and just kind of make this a little nicer, just so that we have some. You know what? I'm gonna leave gap for this, but it can't hurt to just fill it in just a little more. And as you could see from the time lapse, I did get berated by zombies. Now, of course, if I slept, that would have solved the problem, but they really didn't pose too much of an issue, so, or too much of a threat. So I was like, fine, I'll just deal with them. I have pretty good gear, so yeah. Now for the cleric, anyway, back to what I was saying. For the cleric, I think I'm going to employ some different builds, you know, just some nice little areas. Or, what am I talking about? I'm sorry, I'm distracted. You can tell I haven't really. It's a long day, okay? It's a Monday, you know, had work, and then did my exercise, and now we're doing this. So give me some grace. There we go. I'm just trying to fill this out so we can have some space for our villagers. Now, we definitely will not have enough space to build the design that I was thinking of, but we could build something similar, and that will manifest itself in the form of me finishing off this stack of dirt. Sure, I mean, this is going to get graded anyway, so that's fine. Actually, oh no, we might need to go into another. Oh, hello. I didn't even notice you guys were over here. Yeah, catch on fire. 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 Ah, they got a shot off on me. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm just trying to build here. Ooh. Ow, stop it. Alright, there's only one left. Hey, you guys killed my sheep. My buddy. Okay. What I was going to say is we might be able to just terraform this a little bit, because this hill's going to get graded anyway, right? So if I can just do this and then kind of bring this back like so, you could have something a little nice like that. Yeah, okay. And then we'll bring this down. I know I just did all that to get rid of dirt. Now I'm digging more dirt. Give me a break, okay? I'm just trying to see what we got. It's a very important part of the building process, actually. And that's me not being, like, I'm not being sarcastic. Like, it is really important to really get a feel for the land and the site you're working with in Minecraft, and probably in real life. No, definitely in real life. But this is also just kind of how I plan out my builds, because right now while I'm talking and doing this, I'm also figuring out what kind of design I want to do, since we can't really do the design that I had in mind. And so that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm thinking. Let's grade this hill down, make this just a little more gentle. And you know what? So it's not too bad. I'm going to do this. There we go. Sometimes people do like the grading. I've noticed that. You know, some people listen to my videos like a podcast almost, which is cool. And then other people, you know, actively watch. So, yeah. I don't really feel bad about this grading. And we are full of stuff. Don't want that. I do. Well, okay. Well, we do have some more chests. I'm going to say I do need more storage, but everything that I have now is just dirt. But I know there's going to be a build where I'm going to need a ton of dirt. I don't need you. I don't need you. Actually, I have a lot of stuff that I don't need. Hold on. Here. You're taking up space. You're taking up space. I don't need a single piece of gravel. Don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need the rotten flesh. A single baked potato is not worth it. Let's just get rid of you while we're at it. And then all this stuff too. Goodbye. The one thing I don't like about terraforming is all the extra stuff you get. But This is good. This is giving us some areas to work with. And we also have to, like I said, grade this hill anyway. Is that dirt? Good. Now, I think I might go for a steeper slope here just because we have, you know, these townhouses that'll be creeping up soon. Let's see. Nope, that was too late. Let's do this. Okay. I'm just trying to make it not too bad. That. Oh, I was like, that. Did I light that up? There we go. Oh no, I'm getting too close to my dump. Here, take that and that. But yeah, I think I want to go. It's gonna be in this style, obviously, because the cleric has a lot of money in this village. Okay, and I think I want to do. I don't know if it would actually be federal, but I kind of want to do like a federal looking house. I've done that a few times before. Mainly the Hardcore Minecraft Season 1 house from this year. That one was, well, it was supposed to be federal, but it might have been something else. Federal, if you guys don't know, it also wouldn't be salt box, because I learned that is, the salt boxes have the weird proportion loop. Salt box would be the fish market here. It would not be the house that I built in Hardcore. But that aside, I think I might try and do something similar to this, but with a pitched roof. I don't know. Someone will know the answer of what actual style that is. They all look the same and they vary slightly, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, let's place this here. Okay, and then we're just gonna taper this hill off right there. Good. Oh no, am I gonna have to dig out this other hill over here? I think so. Alright, well, we won't go too crazy with... Actually, no, I can just do this. There. And then we'll put that like so. And then we'll just make this a little hill. And then I still don't know why I like to do this. I just feel that if you have like a one wide line of blocks around a hill, then it just looks a little more gradual. And I just realized I spent the entire day yapping and digging. All right, well, I'm going to finish this up. I'll pause and resume once we're actually ready to build. Because all I'm going to do is just dig. So, yeah, I'll see you in a sec. But then again, I do need to make sure that I'm prepping this. So, I mean, prepping the site is a part of the building process, so I could include it. Yeah, we'll do that. And then this is also a good way of collecting some stone and cobblestone. That's, okay, not what I wanted. And then making sure this hill looks nice. Because it wasn't a really gnarly village when we started out, but, I mean, you can tell just by what leads up to this. There's some gnarliness to the terrain. And so we do have to make sure that we're accounting for that. Let me get this stone taken care of, and then we'll sleep, because I don't want to be attacked by the mobs. Look at that. Yeah, I'd much rather have cobblestone, even though it's not that much. You bet your sweet dippy. Boom. Okay. That looks good for now. Let's sleep, and then I guess we can continue trying to terraform and prepare this site. How much storage space do we have here? Oh, perfect. Good grief. We're going to have so many double chests full. Speaking of which, I'm going to take care of all this dirt too. Oh my gosh. Just so much dirt. I don't need... Yeah, I don't need these, but good grief. I do like to try and keep these broken down to 30-minute segments of sorts. Just because then it makes it easier to do my chapters. However, I don't do it, too crazy. I don't stick to it a ton. Which, it's fine. You don't have to stick to it to a T. I think that's good enough site management. Because we're also going to do... I need to figure out what we're going to do with down here. But I also need to build some good buildings. Alright. For the rest of this, let's just chuck it. I'm perfectly fine with all of that being chucked. Now, preparing this side. Oh, sorry about that. Just knocked the crap out of our little area. What I'm thinking is maybe I could do some Gothic looking work. And what I'm thinking for this... Oh, hello, kitty. What I'm thinking, sorry, is what if I did something like this? Now, I don't think this would be classified as actually like this. I don't think this actually would be classified as a federal architecture building with how I'm doing this. Let me grab you two. But I think it would be cool. It would match the idea of what we've got going on. Hello, kitty. Oh, I need to check if my copper is smelted. That is important because this is going to have a copper roof. And you know how I feel about my copper roofs. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. What I was thinking is, since we have a decent sized lot, what if I took something like this, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did that, and then we have cobblestone here. Excuse me. Right? Cobblestone here. And we do almost like a little dormer coming out. A little entry archway. And then here we'll do stairs. I would like for this to be... I probably have andesite stairs. For this, I'm not walking, too far. This is close enough for me to just go back and forth between these chests. I do have andesite stairs. Good. I also have a mixture of different blocks, which I also like because we can do some aging to start off. Or we can do some aging at the end of the video or something like that. So what if we did this, right? We've got this house. And we want to do this. So this would be... Where's my scaffolding? Did I put it in here? But I'm thinking like almost like that church. Like if you had like a church front and then it goes probably 1 unit back. Yeah. Yeah, it'd go 1 unit back, so let's see, we'll do this. But then right here is where we have... Okay, I'm not getting this. I didn't get the scaffolding. So this would be like a little entryway, right? And immediately it would open up into something nicer. Now, the height is what I'm trying to figure out here. I could do a 2 tall or like a 2-story tall deal. I could do that. I could do a 1-story tall deal. I think we can go for 2-story. There's my scaffolding. So what I'm thinking is, how about we do this? We'll get up here. We'll build it out. And then we'll kind of do the footprint of the house to make sure that everyone's on the same page here. And mainly, everyone being on the same page is me. I would like to do 2 tall windows because everything else is too tall. I did originally want to do 3 tall windows, but that was just a little too much. I'm being honest. Okay, and then if this is going to be a pillar, then this will be part of the house, and then this will be another pillar. And this will be another wing of the house, but it'll be smaller because, well, I mean, we don't have too much. And then I guess we can make this. Yeah, this will be somewhat narrow, right? Let's see if I. Oh, wait. How did I do this? Boom. Boom. This is how I did it. Okay, cool. That's how I did these. That's fine. That's good to know. And then, yes. Okay. Good. And this will just be a singular side. Okay, I guess we're doing the floor plan here. This will be just a singular little area, perhaps a staircase of some sort. Nope. And I want it to be simple. I don't want it to be too crazy. And we have a small lot. So what I was thinking is we could do like a nice little yard here. And because it's a cleric living here, we can always build up, which I like the idea of. So let me try this out. Let me get this built. There we go. Now this is slightly different, but it's the same as pretty much everything up here. So that's good. And here I'm not going to bow out, although we will put this here for our pillars. And then we'll do this, because this way I can get the shape that I want. Okay, we're good there. And then we'll do a singular line of cobblestone up on this top portion to mark out where the second floor would rest. Thank you. Okay. And then here's where things kind of change, right? So I want to do pillars similar to the wall and have these scattered throughout here. However, I do know that in this case, if we do a 2-story section, which we likely will, I want this to be our secondary roof. Well, not our secondary roof, but our second story. And then put a staircase here. You'll see what I'm doing. And in this case, right, I could do this. Now we're going to need a lot of andesite. So I'm a little worried, but also not. Just because I know what I want. And I know what I want the final look to be. So if we need to go get it, I'll go get more. Right. So we've got this. How? Yep. Need to fix that. How does this look if I then go up here? Ooh, okay. I like that. It's an interesting shape. It almost looks like an 8. But let me get these slabs. I probably have a ton of slabs already, but who cares? And then I'd like to do slabs of like crenellations here. All right. So something along the lines of this. Good. Did I? Oh, what did I do here? Hold on. Oh, okay. Yep. I was like, something looks weird here. I just got this confused. Okay, we're still good though. So I want crenellations like that. And then on the second part, let me turn these into stairs. I want just a solid stone pitch. So let's see. Oh, and I do need, hold on. I do need to map this one out because it is important. This is like a upgraded version of what the cleric normally has, I guess. What the cleric normally has, I guess. And I just put, okay, well, whatever. But you'll see, I guess, I don't really know the period this would be. And then we put you there. And then slab. And this site with upside down stair and crenellation. Good. Now, what I'm going to do here is essentially the same thing, but I need to make sure. Okay, good. I need to make sure that this is one block taller than the rest because I want the recessed copper roof. So then do this. Ah, and I need to do this one over here as well. Dang it. Nope. Don't want that. Okay, so how high does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 5th block has these 8s. And I guess, you know, it kind of looks like an emerald, if I'm being honest. But I don't know if I like that. Get out of here. I like, go on. I like that. Like, when it's flat, I like it. I think I like this just a little better. I don't know. It's not really selling me. It seems a little too complicated for me. Get out of here. I think I'm gonna go with that, and then here we can just mine our way up and make sure that we have this matching. I don't need the, what is it called? Oh yes, I don't need the cobblestone for it to work. A little messy here. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Crenellation. We're doing this the weird way. Boom. Upside down stair. Upside down stair. And that should handle everything for me. Sure, we'll do the we'll do this too. Okay, we're just gonna keep falling. You know what? I've got there. I have this scaffolding and I don't use it. I still insist on breaking my ankles. Okay, so we'll have this going here. This will be a little uneven on the inside, but that's okay. We can have more room for details, I suppose. Here, we'll just do this, that, and then climb up here. I know it's night. Don't worry. And then, where is this? Thank you. And we're going to do this. Now, you see what I mean? Like what I want to do? And I don't have a slab. That's okay. I guess we could do this. Boom. Sure. Yeah. Fine by me. So something along the lines of this. And I know it might be a little too small, you know, for it to look really good. But again, trust the process, you know. The thing I'm going for oh my gosh, is something that works with this, or something that kind of works like that. Could be an auxiliary building to this, but also just looks decent, you know, not too crazy, nice and simple. Oh, I could do, oh, I could do walls on the side. That would free up a lot of space. We'll have to think on it. But now we can lay out the floor. You see what I'm going for, though. Very skinny, almost Jacobian, but not quite. It's definitely borrowing heavy elements of that style. Oh, my sparkler's water. But it's not quite that. It's like a mix. But I have, oh, the walls do add a lot. What if I did, okay, let's experiment here for a second. Oh, but if I could make the stuff, there we go. Let's experiment here for a second. How does this look? Like, what if I, okay, so there's a, this would be the floor right here. So then what if I did this? Not 100% there on the gaps, if I'm being honest. What is this? Okay, I did that right. However, I do like that it has somewhat like a buttress effect. Almost. I don't, it does look a little too skinny. So we're going to stick with the blocks here. Oh, hello, creeper. Okay, don't bother me. Yeah, we'll stick with the blocks, and we'll work on planning out the floor plan of this. Get out of here. Right. So now that we have that set up, let's get the floor plan down. I think if we go, let's see, we'll do a almost reception area here. So what if I did something small like this, and that way, all right, let's see, we can free up a lot of space on the interior too by doing this. I didn't have that how I wanted it. But then if I go here, we can have kind of the sleeping quarters right here. And do I want to expand? I think the answer is a yes. So how would I do this? Let's go cobblestone right here. And then we'll do one right there. It's an interesting floor plan. I know. And then how was I handling some of these in here? Oh, hello. I guess it's not lit up enough in here. Okay, that's right. It was this. Huh. Okay, maybe we'll bring it back one. I got a little too excited. We'll do this. Then can I fit a too wide here? It's butting right up. You know what? Let's get creative, okay? Let's do this, that way we have room here, have a lot of windows, and if I want to go out I can go out here. It's a very interesting floor plan. I could put the stairs over here, so we might actually just leave these blank or filled in for now. So we'll leave that like so. You know, the stairs, they don't have to be crazy. This isn't, we just want something nice. And again, bear with me. I'm going off of just some ideas here. I think I'd like a chimney here. So we'll do stone for the chimney. I'll mark that by doing, let's see. Do we want a 5 wide? I think we do. Now again, this is a small area, but we'll figure it out. Don't worry. Because this actually gives us a nice little area. Because the cleric isn't going to be doing, you know, too much in terms of, well, just in general, this is literally going to be a place where the villager sleeps. So there is that. Now let me keep that. However, I think I would like to just butt out just a little bit right here. Yeah. I think, yeah. All right, let's try this. Let's go out one. And then let's actually, ooh, hold on. We can do this. So we'll put one here that lines up with that. This is where we'll get our width from. I love it. So when we get our width, we'll have supports here. And then it'll look just fine. Oh, I like that. All right. So here's what we'll do. We'll have the width come from this area so that we have almost like a little dormer or something. And then from there, we will build up our supports. And that way we actually have some room to work with, because we weren't really getting too much room, if I'm being honest. It was going to be a very small building, but a very tall building. So I think this is a good way. And then we can also do this 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Boom. Is this 5? Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. It's a little off, but we can still have a decently sized window. We'll figure out something to do with this. Good. Yeah, we'll have a 3 wide window. Sure. You know, it's fine. I think we'll end up liking what we've built. So then we'll have our lower windows down here. Boom. Unsure what I'm going to do there, but I think a nice little reception / study. Something would be good here. Yeah, but the kitchen, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. And then stairs here. Okay. We're getting there. I'm liking what we're doing here. We'll do stairs. And I'm going to leave the gaps on the inside like they are, because we'll get so much more space on the inside. And again, when you're working with something that's a little tight, you want to get as much space as you can. We'll do that. Good. Leave space for the chimney. And then put one of these down. And then just keep building up. And again, bear with me here because I am doing this just off the cuff. I am not planned. Nope. There we go. I think soon we'll do some more survival stuff. You know, we've had a good building sprint, but I think because I'm getting tired of I think we should have netherite, and I think we should also try and get the end taken care of, because you get so many more materials when you beat the end. That's very good. Sorry for the free ASMR. Yes, so this this is going to be a decent sized house. And we're going to stop it at 2 stories. It doesn't need to be any bigger than that. Sheep, please move. I do. Part of me wishes this was at least a little wider, but I kind of like the idea of these two being as they are. Now, what I think I might do is this front section, I might keep that as a smaller dormer extension. I don't know. Right now I'm just trying to build like for shape, because again, it's a villager, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, look at the house I'm staying in right now. It's like a very weird house, but I mean, people like the weird houses though. They seem to have been liking these. Let me get some of these, and this way we can have the stairs. No, I should do there. This way we can put stairs in, and maybe in a second floor. All right, let's see. How are we gonna do this? We're just gonna do stair, stair. Guess we'll need like slab, and then stair. You know what? We'll just do blocked. Boop. Good. Because this does not have to be grand or anything. I don't really care for a grand staircase, if I'm being honest. I don't think we need it. Let me make some. This is where our roof will be, or ceiling, sorry. Roofs are external. So let's do this. All right, yeah. That'll be your standard little staircase. Pop up here. Can even have this branch out. Hold on. For some extra headroom. And just safety. Here, what I can do is put that there. That there. Because then it looks like some stone carvings with dimension, you know? It's supporting everything. And since we've got... Yeah. Ooh, I like this. Have you noticed most of my building is just trying stuff and then figuring out that I like it? I hope you have, because that's what it is. Yeah, so that's not bad at all. Let me just do this right here. And I trust that no one will fall through this. They're lucky I even gave them a pillar, for being honest. Let's turn this into floorboards so that we have somewhere to walk here. Now downstairs we'll have nice high ceilings, so it won't feel too claustrophobic. And then upstairs it'll be the same height, so that's good. I guess we'll finish building out this first floor though, because that is something that's needed. Okay. Right here, I could do cobblestone. I think I'm going to do that just to keep with the looks. This will be a fence at some point. Could even do like a slab here. But, no, it's fine. I might do a slab there because I just remembered it's a villager who's going to live here. All right, let's focus. Let's lock in here. Oh, I already did. Okay. All right, that's good. Let's go up there here and just make sure that this is taken care of. Yeah, I think here I might do a smaller one maybe. I don't know. And let's just get all of these up to spec so I can work on the second floor. We're making pretty good time, honestly. About an hour in. First 30 minutes was prepping the site. The second 30 minutes was laying the floor plan. Third 30 minutes will be the second floor. And now that this is taken care of, we can add... I don't have my staircase. That's okay. We can add some of this. Stair action. So that it's not completely dark. And then, yeah, we can do one here. Good. Hopefully it works out for the better. I would like some of these to be just stepped, you know, nice, nice and tall, if you will. Here I have a feeling these two will connect, so we won't bother with that. And then andesite. That's what we're going to look for here. That is going to give us our molding. And you know what? We will do... Where is it? Just cobblestone here. See if we can't get some of these stairs down. Boom. Boom. And there we go. Simple as that. Nice. So that should just give us the entire first floor. Let me make sure. Yeah, the andesite's complete. Don't want to mess with that. And then these pillars are just going to go up to the top, because I think it would be a little too busy if we did pillars all the way up. I don't know. We'll see. And then stone, of course. I'll lay this out. And now we have, like, see, we've got it to where we've got a comfortable space in between here. It's not too crowded, but we also have a nice use for this land. Good grief. Whew, so much stuff. Okay, we've got stone in here, which is good. This one, surprisingly, doesn't have any stone bricks in it, which is fine. I was thinking about doing stone bricks for the fireplace, but it's fine. I don't have to. And then we'll do the main bedroom right in front of this. So this will be the main chambers for the cleric. Good. Yep, that's what I want. And now we can start on the second floor. First, let me go ahead and make this. Make the shell, that's what we're doing here. And then we can put our logs in. I think I want to do... I was thinking about doing like a dark theme, but then I realized that would make the house feel so dark. You know, like with all the dark wood around. So I might try some birch for the inner walls. We'll see. Because I had that as a theme in my original design as well. But, you know, nothing really came of that, so that's okay. I would like to include it, though. Okay. Good. Now let's get this second story going. Yep. I guess. Actually, no, I am going to keep this lower. This is going to be just a small little dormer. So this... Oh, well, but then I have more space if I do put this in. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I mean, castles didn't really make sense. If we're being honest. So, I think I might just have this. I could do a terrace. That'd be nice, but... Nah, let's just do this. Oh, okay, so that's why I messed up. That's fine. I want that to look like that. Here we'll make sure this is set up correctly. Where are my stairs? Boom. Boom. Yeah, that's how it should look. So that means that here we'll put stairs. Okay, it should be this way. That's good to know. Wait a minute. Been had. We're not even supposed to do this up here. Oh. Dang it. Alright, well, let's fix this. Because this is supposed to be down here. Silly Bannon. Yeah, this isn't even going to be... Yeah, let's do that. That's more safe. That's safer. Sorry. This is going to be ending here. Boom. Boom. Man, it is always night. Someone's like, is it always night in Beanen's videos? It really feels like it. Sometimes it just feels like that in Minecraft in general. I've noticed. So, you know, that's fun. There we go. This is what needed to be done. Good. Should I do? Yeah, we'll just... Well, no, because this is going to be a thing. Hold on, you'll see. Now, we could use this. Hold on. I do have cobblestone. That's good. Put this here. And then we'll put this like so. Now you see what I'm doing? And then here. Actually, I think it might look better if I did that. Let's try that over on this one. That could be what's bothering me. Let's get some bread. Let's take a look. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that's settled. Let's go ahead and take a sleep. And then we'll move on to the next stage. That is... Okay, I was like, that is a really tall window. Get out of here. Come on. Get you. There. Good. You know what? I haven't used these blocks that much. That could be a fun floor. I say as we've got like a whole border over here. Oh, whatever. I don't know. Let's let it take shape. Jumping the gun there. I do like the way it looks though. So far. I'm happy with it. What? Perfect. Whew. Okay. Second story is a success. Well, that part is a success. Here, we'll figure out what we need to do. Okay, first story is looking good. Can add a basement if needed. This, again, I'm not sure what I should do, so I'm just going to do this. Oh, we're out of cobblestone. That's a first. Okay, yep. That's correct. Does this have a... No, it doesn't have a... Ooh, we're gonna have some asymmetry. Okay, let's be real though. There's not much about this that's symmetric at all. There we go. Oh, this is looking good. Then we can put our ceiling up here. And I'm going to leave these open because I think we'll be able to get some... Well, we're going to put walls in, so that'll help dilute... Well, not dilute, but that'll help with the space. Go. And then from here, just going to let it sit. Good. This is very generous for a villager's house. Might I remind you. Let's go get some cobblestone. But let's light this area up just so we don't get any creepers. This is looking nice. Was that English? I don't think so. It's looking nice. There we go. Unsure of what I'm going to do for this wall. This wall will be a little weird. Just because the chimney's right here. I could go up to 3, but that's fine. I mean down to 3. That's fine. We'll make it look good. Now let's go get some more cobblestone and we'll continue on with the second floor. Yeah, not really sure what to do here. But whatever. That's fine. We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Worst case scenario, we just have a weird looking spot on the turrets or the crenellations. Because this is a support pillar, meaning that I can just have that. And it will look a little weird. I'm not going to lie here. But that's where the challenge comes in, and that's what keeps us as great builders. Well, I wouldn't say great, but I'm a pretty solid builder. Some of y'all might think I'm great, which I appreciate. But I don't know. I feel like I'm good for a builder in this in like the space of Minecraft itself. Does that make sense? That should. Alright, and this has to go up to here, so I might as well just do all of these. Up in this. Good. Now, yeah, right here, unsure of how tall I need to make these windows, but we can deal with that once we're done. Good. Now, yeah, because I don't need this to be this tall. I'm really quite all right. this is the absolute max of cobblestone. Yeah. I mean, we could have these be really tall. But I would also like them to be at different heights if possible. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. I was trying to think of something, but couldn't really think of it. So we'll just fill this out, fill that out. Oh, yes. And then we've got that. Which is fine. I mean, again, I'm okay with this being a little bit of a weird building. That's kind of been the theme up here in Winchester. And to be honest, these wouldn't be like so perfectly planned. I mean, they would, but this is just a fun little house, you know? So no need to get all wound up about it. Well, I think I'm probably the only one that's winding up. You guys are probably just enjoying a bean in video. Where is... Oh, did I turn off the music? I did. Sorry about that. I was like, it's really quiet. There we go. Then we got the stone. Oh, yes, I should probably do the andesite first, actually. No particular reason. Just felt like it. Yeah, I know. Someone's gonna be like, Bean in your ankles. Fix it. Do I? Oh, I got feather falling 3. It's like, do I not have feather falling? Although I'm glad that we're doing it this way, because this way I can figure out what we need to do for our roof. And it's raining. You know, I guess I'd rather it be night than always raining in Minecraft. I don't, like, it's definitely, the rain has gotten a lot better. It was really hard when we had, you know, the old rain. But this I don't mind. And I'm putting all of this as spruce planks because, well, this is just going to be our ceiling. That's all. That's it. That's everything. Just going to be ceiling. I'll light it up. Maybe we could have some little passages or something through up to here. I'm not too sure. Again, not exactly the most elegant, but it is elegant. You know, the cleric does have some money. And we are to oblige his requests. Because his requests come from the emerald, of course. Oh. Alright, that's a solid start. Let's see if I can't get this up. And then we'll just have like a small chimney that shoots up here. Hey, that's good. We got it to like stop the height we needed it. I think up here. Oh, wait, no, this is going to be, yeah, roofs. This, though, this will be flat. Let me put a torch down here. We're going to need it. Good. Good. Yeah, it's looking good so far. I think in the last half hour, we should be able to build up. Next, I need to do the crenellations, and then we can start on the roof. And then we'll do, you know, details in the interior and whatnot. Okay, so I've got some more spruce, so I might as well just do this. I hear you, spider. I know why you spawned in there. It's okay. You won't bother me up here. Also, it's day. You shouldn't bother me anyway. Oh, hello. Oh, wait. This is Sparta! Okay, I know the spider wasn't gonna hurt us or anything, but come on, you just gotta do that. Okay. Nope. There we go. Crenellation time. Nope. Oh, I need the stairs, don't I? Yeah, I don't have any stairs. All right, take two. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, this will be normal. This will be normal. 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 Place all these down. Good. A little bit different of a spot, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Stairs. Good. What I'd like to see. And now we're good. Nope. I do like the system of crenellations. I used to kind of struggle with them, if I'm being honest. This one, it's a lot better just because it always makes sure that you'll have a full block on the end. You won't have any like those weird ones where it's like just a weird level, or like you'll have this and that, but it's on a corner, so it just feels weird. This system, it's a little better, more forgiving. Oh. And it's easier to predict when I'll have... Okay. You guys, I can't with you. All right, so now we've got that. This is kind of irrelevant to the cause. So what we're going to do is... Actually, we're going to just do this. Because at this point, the chimney will be out there and we'll be doing our own thing. So there's that. Let's see what I can do here. Question here is, does this have a singular roof point, or does this have a double? And it looks like we've got a double, which is fine. That's okay. That just means it'll look a little cleaner. And then on this side, we're going to do the same thing because everything else is going to be a dormer or just a terrace. So like right here, this is just going to be a terrace. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. There. And now we have a nice area. This will be... this will be a dormer. Dormer of sorts. Yeah, okay, good. And then this terrace. We'll just do this so nothing can spawn out here. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it. I just need one more slab, which means I'll get two. There we go. And I'll see what I can do about that wall. Oh, I need more cobblestone stairs, so let's take care of that. And then I will check on the copper. Well, I didn't. Yeah. Oh, hello. That's exactly what I didn't want. You wandered in there though. There. Let's put this up. But yeah, I need to check on the copper because we're in a little bit of hot water if it's not all done. But it should be done. I've repaired my tools, so it should have cooked in that time. And then if it didn't, it's just I had issues. Not issues, but if it didn't, it just ran out of fuel. That's all. There we go. That looks good to me. And let's just light this up. It's going to need it. it should be more than lit up. And I guess we'll have to find some sand because I don't have that much, and I don't know where my glass is. Do I have glass panes? I don't think I do. I don't think I have any glass. I think I'm all up and dry. Actually, there might be some. Ooh, hello. We do have copper here. Okay, good. There might be some over in the village. I'm going to go check that out real quick. Just because any glass could help. But then also I'm close to sand over there anyway. So I can get some sand from that really large beach. And you know, we haven't named this place yet. And so I think I want to choose a name. I did see one that stood out to me that I liked. I don't remember who left it. I'll have to amend that, or, you know, give them a shout out in the comments or something like that. But I believe is, hold on. Oh yeah, okay. I was able to actually find the whole comment. But I think we're going to name this village Muck Bottom just because it sounds fun. And there's a lot of mud. So thank you to that for, what was that? Wheezy Breezy 4394. Thank you for that. And you have now named the village Muck Bottom. So we'll put a sign out. If we have a sign there, I'll put one down to name it and then add the name of the viewer who suggested it. But I like Muck Bottom. There were a lot of good suggestions. There's one that was like Witch's Wren or something like that. Something similar. That one was a good one. Yeah. Other than that, that's all. Let's see. And this is what I love about this. Look, you can still barely see it. That's nice. Good. Let's see what we can find here. If we have any glass. Oh, little baby chicken. That must be from one of the ones that I threw. Skeleton, go away. Okay, I don't like getting caught up on the vines when running. That is slightly annoying. That's okay. Ooh, I'm taking this. And I'm taking that. I love having to go in between my builds to get just nice just supplies. And my bed's back here. What is over here? We got some emeralds. We got silk touch. Nothing too crazy. Got some spruce though. I will take that. We'll trade you. Take this dark oak. I'll take these. I'll take those. Sure. I'll take that birch. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's sleep. And then we'll get some sand over here. But the sand should be right up over here. Yeah. Just over this hill. That way we can smelt our glass. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to use get it? Which I know. I'll stop. But I need to get some coal, which I do have in some level of abundance, so that we can smelt all this. Shouldn't be too much, but I'm just going to grab an abundance because I have no idea where my glass is. Okay, now that we got the glass cooking, we should go and check on our copper. I do have a few copper stairs already, so that's good. I think I grabbed... Okay, yes, I did grab copper stairs from here. Ooh, and we have some copper slabs. I love that. Then I also grabbed a few extra things. Glass is cooking. Good. Trapdoors. We'll do the details after. Let's go get our copper because we're gonna need that. And then the exterior will be done. Then we'll do the details / interior items like that. All right, here's the moment of truth. That thing sucked up most of our copper, so I'm not too sure how we doing. Oh, I mean, we've got a ton of copper. I think we'll be fine. And got the right amount of these. these. That's good. Oh, we got cooking. Still more copper? Wow. What are we doing up here? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're good. We're good on copper. Let me just take, I guess, a row of these. Yeah, you always need more than you think. We'll just take that. Actually, there. Let's just make these all into the copper blocks. 42, interesting. And then we'll throw the rest just into here for now. I need to break those. Those probably have a ton of XP in them. And then we'll turn these into just stairs and slabs. But we won't turn them all directly into it just yet. Let's do 3 stacks of stairs. Or 4. Let's just do more. And then do slabs and slabs. I think that should be good. That should be enough for us. And then we'll return, and then we'll build our roof and build out the rest of the house. I'm excited. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The only one that we haven't really done the details on in terms of interior for a large build is the chapel, but that's just because it took so long to build the structure. This one, I think we'll still have time to do the interior details. If not, that's okay too, but I'd like to at least try and get that done so that we have another building that's fully furnished, checked off our to-do list. Let's just hop in through here, and then we will continue on with the building process. All right, first things first. Let's figure out what's going on with this weird little dormer. I think we'll just have to accept this. Sir. Yeah, we'll just have to accept this as the dormer. It looks a little weird, and that definitely looks a little weird, but we have to do it because of the fireplace. Also, I'm fine with that. It doesn't bother me too much. Here, what I'd like to do is let's just get this. Well, no. Okay, we should probably, let's do this side first. And we'll just go up to, not that, the roof here. Nope. Not the roof. We are on the roof. We'll just go up to this line and make sure that everything's okay. And then place this down. Place this down. Dope. Yeah, see, these guys get the nice roofs because it's more expensive. And then here, yeah, see, this is just the weird part. Yeah. This is where the weird part comes in. Let me see if I can just do this. Then it'd be that. How is that? Like, I know why it's doing it. It's because this is right here. Yeah, this is the weirder one. I think we'll just have to do this. I think that's the only solution I've really got for this. Other than that, everything else should be fine. Let me see if I can get this to behave. Yeah, see, this will just match up with everything we've got. So let's do the roof here. And then we'll use the last 30 minutes of the video to do the details and interior of this lovely house. Yeah, okay. So it's a little bit of a weird design. We had to do some finagling with the roof, but I think everything turned out the best way possible. Yeah, I like that one. I like that way better. It's just because of this right here. If we had it just a little lower, or I had this just a little higher, then we'd be fine. But it's something that we won't even notice. We'll forget about it. I'll forget about it. You'll forget about it. And then someone's gonna be like, that block is misplaced. I'll be like, nope, that's just kind of what we had to do because the stairs wanted to do their own thing. And that's right, this is going to be no slab. So that's good. Cool. And I think the only thing left to do after this is the chimney. And, the rest of the windows and whatnot. Then we'll be good with everything we've got going on. We can go into the details of the interior. I don't like having to walk on the crenellations. I am glad that that stopped. Nope. There we go. That's that taken care of. Part of me wanted to do a slab here, but I think that's okay. I think our build turned out good. And now what's cool is you can get a glimpse of everything, but there's there's just a little bit of everything going on. Nothing gets too busy. I think the only part that looks like a little weird is right there. But now we can do this. First, let me put that. And now we can work on the interior. Let me get the windows too. Those are rather important. I think this should be enough. Yeah. Yeah, that looks fine. So we've got window here, window there, window here, window there, window there. Do window. We got 2 windows here. Ooh, crazy beaning. Then upstairs here, got some large windows. Put these windows in. These windows. Oh, I do have all my campfires. That's awesome. Oh, a forgotten segment. There we go. Let's do this. Oh, and I have my doors. Perfect. Ah! There. Too many forgotten segments. There's that. Nice. Now we have a door, which is great. Everyone loves a door. Sweet. Oh, how did I forget that window? Okay, made sure we got all that. Good. Oh, it's right here. Duh. There. Okay, that makes all of the windows. Let's go. Well, we can check on. We can try and figure out what we're going to put in here. I'm thinking... Oh, well, I'm in between like a stone floor, a wood floor, and just some other stuff. I think we'll do wood. And now we're officially in the detailing section, so that's good. Well, I definitely know that I would like to do like a stone floor, at least in the kitchen, or like the smooth stone. Then from there we can debate, I guess, on what we're going to do. See, for instance, here I'd like to do stone. I guess I think we should do. We should try and do spruce. Good for the floors, but I want to do stone here because this is going to be our kitchen area. All right, and I know it's not near the fireplace, but whatever. we'll just store food here. That looks very kitchen-esque. Then the rest can just be oak wood. Now the real question is, do I want to put the wood on the walls? I've been using that trick with the shelves a lot, and I kind of like it. We'll see. We shall see. This interior probably won't make the most sense, but hey, something fun to do. Oh yeah, and I need to finish the chimney. That'll probably be the last thing we do. Okay, so that's completed. What the heck is... Stop that. That is completed. We have these here, so let's just... Put that. I can do a little detail here. No. Should be this. And then I think I've got some andesite. Oh man, it's dark again. I believe I have some andesite stairs right here. I think I just put them in. Oh, we got bone meal. It's perfect. Where'd they go? I just had them. Oh, block. There we go. I was looking for the wrong thing. Oh, this is a very dark house. That's okay. We'll light it up. Boom. Boom. Perfect. I would do slabs, but I think that's fine right there. And then that's all fine and dandy. Let's go to sleep, and then we'll put the walls up inside the house so that, you know, it's not too scary. Then we'll do a fireplace because I've got all of these. Do I have just normal stone, though? That's a good question. I don't think I do. Huh. Well. Alright. Let's do this. Well, I should have just normal stone up here. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's build this out right here. Sure, we'll use this. Good. Now that we've got that, let's run upstairs and put some in. Put this right here. You know what? We can do... It's a slab there. Fine. It'll keep the villagers safe. And then that's looking good. Let's see. Trying to think of what all we can do. Up here is where we're likely going to have our walls. So let's decide where that is going to be. I think we'll do one right here. One right there. There. Yeah, I like that. Because they're... So in... What I learned is that in like the Tudors kind of that era where it's like the big kind of palace buildings, you know, like Palace of Versailles, all that. Hallways weren't really a thing. Hallways didn't really become a thing until later. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to replicate here. There's Birch. But yeah, it's interesting that hallways weren't really like a thing. I'm indifferent. I don't really care. Let's see. You know what? We'll put the door here. That would be crazy. We'll put these right here. This can be either. I don't know what this could be actually. Nope. I don't know what that could be. That could be something. Good job, Bean. But this is going to be the primary quarters for the cleric. This is where he shall sleep. This is where... Well, he shall sleep. Could study, perhaps. Who knows? Do I have... I do have some of these. And then for this, we'll just do... that, so I don't have any more. That should even that out. Let's see. For these, I think we'll have to do some restrictive chimneying. It's not going to be anything too fancy, but it'll keep the villagers out. And yeah, this should keep the cleric out. That's good. Don't want him burning. Then I'll do the same down here. I thought this was going to be a little more ornate, but safety over function. Or yeah, what? I don't even know at this point. We'll just do this normal one. There we go. And then switch you out. Good. Now that should keep the villager out. We can put his brewing stand right here. And we have the door for upstairs. That looks good. I'll have to get some smokers or something. For some details. I need just a little bit of... like one cobblestone slab. Good. Oh, and then we will need to make the chimney. Perfect. How many will I need? So we have 3. So that's 6, 8. 8 times 6. What's that? How many is that? 48? Yes. Well, we'll just need 8 trapdoors. Let's just... well, we'll be cautious. Do I have enough for barrels? No, I don't. That's okay. Let's do this first, because that'll be the easiest. We'll knock out everything. And then here, I'll do boom, boom, and then chimney. Campfires. Okay. Sorry, hold on. Ah, thank you. That was annoying. That was probably annoying for you guys too. So I apologize for the damage. Just had to do it. And there we go. And nice chimney. Looks good. Oh, what? No. No. Okay, come here. Yep. Enough out of you. All of you go away. Okay, stop. Let me eat. Okay, cool. Hey. Okay, good. Those guys, they get annoying. Right, so I don't think we need this much copper. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. We do need that one little copper or cobblestone slab. So let me throw this up here. Nope. There we go. That looks good. Everything is as it should be. Oh, I need one more door. Oh, well. We'll have a door there. And then let's just drop stuff off. Actually, hold on. Let's do... Ooh, yes, we can do some copper utensils. And then we can put these on the side. Make it look nice. Yeah. Looks good. And then that can be where, yeah, he does brewing and all that. Let's put some torches up because it is very dark in here. Not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'm not sure. Or that space right there. Here we can put this down. Where we can also... Oh, hold on. I think I know exactly what we're going to do. Nope, that just gave me the wrong thing. Yeah, it's fine. I think I'll do that in all of these spaces. Because it'll look nice. Good. Yeah, it'll add some pizzazz. All right, let's make sure we've got some space here. Oh, and then right here, break it up, do some stone. That's a new texture. Nice big empty house. Let me drop some of this stuff off in here. And then we'll get some of these to do some texturing. I was going to say we could honestly do... Nah. I was going to say we could honestly do some just... andesite, but might be a no for me. Some of this with a little bit of that. Good. Oh yeah, I need to drop off the copper. Look at that, it's raining. Or not raining, it's dark again. I kind of want to do the... What's it called? Oh yeah, the landscaping. I might pivot to that with our... we still got time too. That's good. Oh, yeah, let me just... sorry, I'm getting distracted. I really just want to work on this. And we've got 59 blocks, so that's good. That's... Okay, sure. Oh, wait, I have inventory space now, so I can just walk in here and pick all these up. That's nice. You know what? I'm just going to keep doing this. Let's do it from the inside. That's going to be so much easier. We'll add a lot more texture too. Well, and it'll be more varied. Nope. Not what I wanted, so I'll have to fix that. Good, good, good. Let's do some of this. We definitely have some mossy stone up here. There we go. And just like a few blocks here. One up there. Don't want to go too crazy. Right, that would be purely inside, internal. That's okay. Up here, I can definitely break some of this up with mossy cobble. And then we'll just do just a few blocks in here. And a few blocks out here. Well, we've got a few out there. Oh, and I already did these. I'll just add. That looking good, looking good. And that should add some up in the roof. Yeah. So let's do that, and then we can do the details on the outside. Good there. Healthy mix there, you know, it's not going to be uniform spread. That's good, yeah. Cool. And then just to break it up just a little bit. Some right here. And then we'll go up to the top here and add some in right here so it's not such a big wall of cobblestone. And in the last 10 minutes we can do the landscaping. Like just 2 here. Maybe 1 or 2 up here. Just to add to the look. And then definitely 1 here. Not 2. There we go. And then just a few more here. There. Now the other side doesn't have it, but that's okay. We've now got ourselves a lovely exterior. We do need to open the or light up the interior in here. So let me just do that real quick. It's a little gloomy up in here. I would do lanterns. Hello. I would do lanterns, but that's okay. We don't have any lanterns right now. I will eventually. We'll do a full detailed episode up here, and then that's where we'll make up for everything. And then here, I do have these. Thank you. Looks good. Nice cleric's quarters. I can make another door, can I? Yeah, probably should. And then we'll do the landscaping here in a moment. I think that looks good. I am satisfied. Oh, I need a cherry blossom. That would be perfect for out front. You know, nice little meditation prayer area where they pray to the emerald, the almighty emerald. I should get that. Oh, that hurt. That really hurt. I think I have cherry blossoms in here. I got bone meal. Let's throw all of this out here, though, because we don't need it. Let's see. do have some of these. I got a lot of those. I'm not seeing any cherry blossoms though. I might need to walk back and get that. Let's do. Oh, gotta get the bumper. Let's do a little pathway. And then we'll just connect that up to here. Yeah. I like that. That looks good. We'll do some trees. I think the cherry blossom needs to be like right here. But we'll do trees over here. We'll leave this. We'll leave this the way it is. Spider, I guess you can live there for now. We'll put some trees back here. We'll leave this open. And then we'll put some trees over here. I think that these are probably going to get chopped down. But I don't know. You want your little area to look nice. We'll put some of these out. Put some trees. Maybe some cobblestone walls. Not to keep the ruffians out or anything, because I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh, just when I think of like churches and like the quarters, there's always those like old stone walls by them. They're not exactly fully, intact and all encompassing, but there's a few. Man, I really need that cherry blossom. And then like down here, we'll just do that just to show the extent of where this area will end. It's pretty much just right there. Looks good. And then, ooh, we could even do a little fountain right here. Let's see, is that possible? I don't think so. Maybe some bushes back here? Oh, yeah, hold on. Because that's how we can do some hidden lighting. So I'll put like one here, one there, maybe one here, one here. Why not? Good. So let's see if I have those bushes. Or the leaves, at least. I should. I know I saw a few. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. We'll do spruce bushes. That's fine. And then the creme de la creme at the final bit, we'll give ourselves a cherry blossom tree out front. I think that'll look amazing. Then we can do some over here. Don't know if I have enough for a bench. That could be cool. Bush. 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 And then maybe like one here. Boom. Definitely one right here. Yeah, that's looking good. All right. Let's do that for some flowers. With that cherry blossom. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Gonna have to find it. All right. I will be back. And then we will wrap this up. And then we'll do our quick question of the day. All right, let's add this in. I'm very excited. Let's do this. And then we shall plant it. Oh, look at that. And we're going to plant this, like a special way. We're going to make it a little taller than normal. I think that'll look really nice. And I think right here is going to be the perfect spot. So let's put this in our hotbar. Let's put this here. Oh, yeah. I kind of wish it would go the other way. Well. Now we have plenty. Could always plant more than one. Just saying. But that's fine. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Again. Kind of wanted it to go the other way. Try it again. I mean, we've got plenty of cherry blossom saplings now. Problem is, I just need it to go a certain way. Got some bone meal. All right. Ah! All right, one more try. You know what? That's better. Like, that blocks like the whole front of the house, though. Okay, hold on. Maybe I don't want it to be tall. Maybe I just want it to be short. Well, we got our saplings. All right, I need to take that out. Oh, now you behave? That's basically what I wanted. So now we've got that. Let's get this. And then we'll finish up the details. Some bone meal. Just bone meal the crap out of the area. I know some people think this doesn't look good. I love it. So if you don't like it, too bad. It's my world. Perfect. Now that is a nice house. Ignore that back area. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Just a little more bone meal and stuff too. Ooh. I'll have to farm some bone meal. But I'm digging that. Another successful bean build. I am curious to see what we're going to build just around... Get out of here. What we're going to build around this area. I haven't really thought of it. And I'm not too sure that we'll be going out too far this way. Because A, there's a large hole down this direction. Like right there. B, there's a large drop off. And I don't foresee us filling up all of that space. We could, but it'd be interesting. So whatever. The only thing that matters is that we built our house and it turned out exactly how I wanted it to. I had to do a little bit of improvising, but hey, who doesn't? Oh, creeper. You know what? We're just going to get rid of it. Nope, not even going to deal with you. Go on. There we go. But yeah, that looks really good. Let's go to sleep and then I will do our quick question. Oh, we got more bone meal. All right, hold on. Gotta meal the bone, you know? This has all of our stuff. Nope, need that. There we go. Nice little building chest. Oh. Awesome. I almost said awkward. Let's go bone meal the rest of this. And then all will be well. Boom. 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 Let's see. Are there any bare areas up here? Yes. Right here. There. Nice. Look at that. All right. Well, I'm going to get ready for the quick question today. We don't have to travel far. I like this. The cleric's quarters And then, boom. This is where he has to go. Over here, we'll just take some of this stuff. It's getting to the point where we don't have to have this stuff everywhere. It'll just give it time. Give it time. We'll do good. That looks good. I really like that. All right, time for the quick question. All right, today's quick question comes from Xantrasis Gaming 3206. I apologize if I messed up your name, but they ask, will Beanon ever get his chest sorted? It drives me crazy. And I picked this just because, well, I thought it was a funny question, and it is a valid question because, oh, hello. That would have led to more chest disorganization. Because, yes, I do try to keep my chest organized, but as you can see, I kind of just throw things around the areas that I'm working in. So I'm not super organized. I do have a few areas with some organized chests. Like for me, it's easy to organize things like dirt. It's easy to kind of like keep groups of things together. Like I compartmentalize this, but I don't have it down to the this is that level for every single. Get out of here, Bob. Wait, what is that? Potion of invisibility? That's not bad. Ooh, a golden dandelion. But anyway, get down to my house. Anyway, yes, I do not really keep myself organized. I have done many efforts to organize, and actually, as you can see, I have it's a working project. That's my answer. It's a work in progress. Like here, this is a very organized space. So it's got all my enchanted books, and they're named, and the way my system goes is this is level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if there is one. And then, you know, I just label them. So this would be protection, and we have up to protection 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this would be fire protection. We only have fire protection 1. This would be projectile protection. And then this would be blast protection. And this down here would be frostwalker. So it's a weird system, but it does work. I have a lot of swift sneaks. A lot of respiration as well. And then, you know, some organization here. So we've got that. And then if you come over to our main area down here by the warehouse, I'm not going to go all the way down there. But if you go to the warehouse, I have... Actually, yeah, I will go down all the way. But if you come to the main warehouse in our scrapyard or shipping yard down here, you can actually see that it is fairly organized. Now, my silos over there are organized. They're not exactly chests. I see an Enderman left us a gift. Thank you for that. They, well, they're a series of chests. So my food source is organized. That farm is pretty good. I need to harvest it again. I need to do some animals too, but you can see that I also have a few things. So I'd say it's loose organization. I think it's funny that it drives you crazy because that's kind of the whole Beanon experience is like you sitting there just looking at the screen like, Beanon, what are you doing? And then me just being like, oh, that was probably not a good decision to make. But you can see these are much more organized. So this is like building, this is gravel, this is dirt, this is dirt, this is stone, this is cobblestone, and then over here. Now here, yes, these are all a mess. I have a lot of potatoes. Oh, I need to take these and put them. I need to sort these. And then yeah, this is a mess here. To be fair, I have run out of dirt. There's more wood. I could consolidate the wood. Stone, dirt, tough, diorite, and granite. So it's a lot of work for me to organize things. You can tell that that's just kind of my system for organizing, is loosely organizing things. Like this is cool. This isn't really organized, but it's dug in an organized manner. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. That was a shorter, quick question. Sometimes I might do those. Sometimes I might do other things. Who knows? But thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. And here is... Oh, yeah, that's right. I have been doing some work with my mending and armor. So we're only wearing pants today and shoes. But thank you all for watching today. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. Here is the credits. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video and continue to enjoy the content. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you made it this far, and consider hyping the video if you think more people should know about this channel. A special thank you to our members. If you are a member, you'll receive early access to the videos, a shout out at the end of every video, custom stickers next to your name, and custom emojis, plus members-only Discord channels, and more as the channel scales up. Memberships are not expected but highly appreciated, and I appreciate all of my channel viewers, regardless of how they choose to consume my videos. This has been Let's Play Minecraft. I'm Beanin. Peace.